Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be diving into some more information on the upcoming summer and December 2023 DLC update and everything Rockstar Games is going to be planning in GTA 5 Alian. So if you guys do enjoy videos like this on the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos. That's right, we got some more news from our insider TezFunds2 on what the summer/December DLC of 2023 is going to look like here in GTA 5 Alian, and it looks like Cops and Crooks is going to be a big part of that, and maybe even some Alien versus Wars going on as well. Rockstar Games have done this in the past with the Aliens green versus purple. They just seem to have a great time with that. So now they're going to turn it into a DLC. It looks like we're going to be going over all that and all that today on this video, and it all starts on the GTA forum site when insider TezFunds2 the other day said this. TezFunds2 went on to say this: I'm curiously wondering if Rockstar is planning to turn the Cops and Crooks into 2020's Alien War for the summer or December update, because the source leak shows us many details on how the Cops and Crooks would have worked, and it would be more an adversary mode with special abilities. Like, we would have these leftovers within the player abilities file with the U and YMT file, and then this was obviously from the following from the source of the leaks. Simply put, Rockstar can role model all of this into something fitting an Alien War DLC. TezFunds2's right. With the Rockstar Games abilities, they could honestly turn it into an Alien versus DLC. And it looks like all the Cops and Crooks stuff that we've seen with the latest leaks in the GTA 6 community and all the leaked information, because we know that the Cops and Crooks was definitely cut content. And we were all excited to see the 2020 Cops and Crooks content, because as it states, we could have role-played as police. We could have had different uniforms, different vehicles. We could have had all different new weapons and various stuff. Instead, we did get some other content that we've seen in the past, but Rockstar Games did eventually cut the Cops and Crooks DLC. So due to them cutting it and bringing the Alien Wars stuff, it looks like that could be a possibility for the next DLC update. And one of the player models was actually used for the Aliens update, so we could see something like that. And if you guys want to know exactly how the Aliens update would re-perform, I honestly think it would just be us being able to buy all different alien outfits and maybe have a UFO spawning in here and there and some other new content like that. I honestly could see Rockstar Games doing it, because Insider TezFunds2 is really never wrong on uncertainties of the new DLCs, so that might be a possibility too. We could get Cops and Crooks Part 1, and then we could get Part 2 of the Alien Wars, so that would be pretty cool. And it would be just like an alien invasion, as dressing up as aliens, a big old UFO, all different, creatures roaming about and on for the holidays and for the Halloween stuff. That could be honestly really cool to see, and it could be a summer DLC or a December DLC. I honestly think it would be more of a summer DLC due to Christmas time, for the December updates usually being festive. So that's another possibility we could see with that too, with the new updates. And on the contrary of that, TezFunds2 also said, may not be a DLC for itself, but more an adverts free mode event with special abilities inspired with the Cops and Crooks stuff. I just want the Cops and Crooks. It's been 3 years since the police conversity. Large parts of them have been planned for the Cops and Crooks were introduced in past DLCs. At this point, they're left with a special version for an adversary mode that Rockstar will call the Arcade Bunch, within and match within the files. So it does look like at some point we are going to receive some Cops and Crooks updates, because there are still some things that should just in the files that Rockstar Games have this up their sleeve at some point. And what makes me think that they want to cut the Cops and Crooks DLC, because it could have been a really cool DLC, us role-playing as the police. I think this would have sold millions of copies, especially with people downloading, because some of the download sizes are really big with whatever console or PC generation you play on. So it could be a coincidence that Rockstar Games are still working on the Cops and Crooks update along with GTA 6, because we know that's an active development and it's well underway, and we should be getting a trailer any day now. But other than that, Cops and Crooks might be a big part. And like I said, it could be a Civ server content where we get Part 1 of Cops and Crooks and Part 2 of the Alien Wars DLC, which would be quite cool for Rockstar Games to introduce both, because they wouldn't have to work on 2 DLCs at once. They could just introduce the both DLCs DLCs. And I honestly think it would be pretty cool to have a Cops and Crooks DLC, because honestly, if we had different various weapons, we could tase people, we could arrest people, we could take them into jail, we could have a prison, you know, a new update for that. We can get various new vehicles, all different weapons. Like I said, there's a lot that Rockstar could eventually introduce in the Cops and Crooks update. And as TezFunds2 says in there, there's still files suggesting that it could be possible for that DLC to officially arrive. And then we also know an Alien Wars DLC could be perfect for the same Cops and Crooks DLC content. So Rockstar Games doesn't have to plan not one, but two DLCs at the same time to make it a little bit of a faster pace, and they would get a little bit of gooder ratings for two DLCs instead of one, because it would be kind of cool to see that, because we've only got one in the past. So if Rockstar Games wants to spice up the world a little, they could add two DLCs, which would be perfect for the community. More thing that Insider TezFunds2 had to go on to say, honestly, I am hoping that someone gives a sense of the community operation. I would take that over the grindy GTA money bonus. The crew system, for an example, is the outdated source, and since the release of Rockstar invested more into it, maybe outside the grinding, you could honestly take care of the crew process. And quote on that, we've had an idea of the community-based objectives for a while. It's something we wanted to present. Something we wanted to work on with the objective, with the design choice rather than to push the event, and it felt naive of the world for the player experience. But of course, naturally occurring the community-led events like Green versus Purple really satisfied the now important of they could be something that we could be looking into more. And the idea of coming up together and pulling out the same direction to complete shared goals is great. It's something we could continue to look forward to in the future after seeing the Alien War unfold. We certainly wanted to explore the ways of the traps and similar rivalries with the allegiance around the community, and the fun add-in to the limit of time to see players changing up to the regular playstyle. For a while, they also gave us a chance to give out some rewards with uniques at that moment, but the community-based objective would give the sense of operation, and you can log into the community is only 80% away from completing the objective. They could also grind whatever activity regardless, or rather they doubled, and a Rockstar could definitely choose to establish a sense of ownership with the future updates, like holding out a territory within the game that could be an incentive login, something other than grinding. However, the structure of the game is still anyways at the point is still going to feel like the adversary mode match, but either way, there's definitely better than nothing. And you can also stuck in 2013, therefore that Rockstar could come up with a session-based territory control and territory control, not a future that they could log off or log back to see your territories, but there are still, Rockstar will be able to do that in GTA Online 2, which is referring to Grand Theft Auto 6 Online 2. Anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos, such as GTA 5 videos and all the upcoming GTA 6 and Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing on my channel. And of course, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What would you guys think about a two-part DLC with the Alien Wars and the Cops and Crooks stuff content? Would you be interested in Rockstar doing that and kind of cutting down on the grinding with the money, like some of the other event weeks could turn into the DLCs? You guys can let me know in the comments down below. And how would you feel about a Cops and Crooks Alien Wars DLC and GTA 5 Online paying a two-part story instead of one? You guys can also let me know in the comments down below. Love to hear from you guys down there. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.